Well, welcome once again to the channel. I have decided that I'm going to undertake a little tiny beautification project with the Midnight rig over here. This rig has been amazing. And in case you haven't seen the build video for this, this is a monster of a system that I just built earlier this year. It cost me just over $1,650, but it includes a lot of the really cool stuff that a lot of people really enjoy for gaming. It of course includes the i7-7700K running at a base of 4.5. I've got it on the 4.8 preset for the turbo boost, running a nice EVGA GTX 1070 for the win 2 on a stunning ASRock Z270 Taichi motherboard. But if you'll notice, there's just one tiny little thing wrong with this picture. These things. We need to fix that. So what we're going to do, we're going to put some cable extensions in here. Yes. How's this going to work? Stick around, and I'm going to show you all about it. Okay, so I have been wrestling with this issue for a while now because when I put together my rig earlier this year, I thought I had everything all pieced out perfectly the way I wanted it to be, because the last power supply I bought for my previous computer had all black cables. It was a EVGA Supernova G2 850. I decided I didn't need quite that much power for this one, so I wanted to keep the cost down a little bit. I know probably gonna shoot me for that, but please don't. Anyway, I decided to go with a 650 watt bronze power supply. Very good power supply. Nothing against EVGA whatsoever. They do amazing work. They make great. Well, actually, they don't really make the power supplies. I believe from what I've seen in other videos, they get white labeled from other companies like I think Seasonic, Superflower, companies like that, and then they put their decals on them and send them out. At least that's my understanding of it. If I'm wrong, I'm always happy to be wrong. So anyway. The only problem that I had with this, and this is purely a superficial thing, if you don't really care all that much about how your computer looks, you really don't need to worry about it. But I put so much thought and effort into how the system looks that just having all the extra detracting color just kind of threw me off from the aesthetics of the build. So what I did was I ordered a set of cable extensions. These are from CableMod, who makes really awesome cable extensions. They make great power supply cables. They're for a majority of the power systems that are out there. Since I already have a power supply, I decided that, you know, I just wanted to pretty up a bit. And this is a pre-made. It's not custom. This is a pre-made black and white kit. And this has the cables for the graphics card, for the power supply, for the CPU. So I can pretty much swap, you know, I can add on to all these cables and make it look exactly how I want it to. And the nice thing is that this didn't cost all that much. I think it was less than 30 bucks. But what's nice is that it comes with all the cables, and it comes with some cable combs as well. Now keep in mind, you can go to CableMod's website and you can get custom color cables for your system. You can get cables or cable extensions in pretty much a lot of different variants that you like. It will cost you more, but you do have that option. So if you ever get a chance to and really want to customize your rig, I suggest going to CableMod's website, it's cablemod.com. Look in their configurator, check out the custom sleeve cables, decide what kind of color works best for you. You know, get some combs so they get some, you know, accessories, and really beautify the system. So I'm going to take these cables, I'm going to pop them out, put the extensions on there, and then put it all back together, and then we're going to see what it looks like after it's all done. And the build is complete. I must admit it took me a tiny bit longer than I thought it would because of getting the little combs onto the cables in order to make them look really pretty. But as you can see, this thing looks 1,000 times better without all that ketchup and mustard cabling in there. These cables are awesome. They flex really well, they hold in place, they're super easy to put in. If you're looking to get cable extensions for your rig, CableMod, in my opinion, is the way to go. I give them props for making a really good quality product. Of course, cable extensions really aren't all that hard to put in anyway, but it makes my build look really, really awesome, and I am super happy that it turned out the way that it did. So, have you guys put cable extensions onto your computer? What have been your experiences with them? Now, granted, in the S340 Elite, given the length of the cable extensions, it was a little tough to put the backside back on, but I finally got it put back on, and everything went well. I fired it up. Went off without a hitch, very first time. As you can see, I adjusted the colors on the graphics card and on the AIO, so it's more kind of like a vapor blue type of theme, kind of like a serene, calming, almost Tron-like appearance, which is kind of what I was going for, because eventually I'm going to swap out the black fans that are in here with some Corsair maglev 120s, which are black edge with the white on the inside, and probably put a couple RGB strips in it just for a little added bling. Nothing really super fancy. It's something you really don't have to do, but if you like showing off your computer and you want people to go, ooh, that looks really cool, maybe something you might want to throw a little money into. Like I said, the cable extensions were, I think, less than 30 bucks ish. I'll have to look again online, but I'll put a link down in the description of the video to the kit that I got. Now, granted, these are not custom. These are stock, black and white. They do make other colors. Plus, like I said, you can also go to their website, CableMod.com, and you can actually custom make the colors that you want for your cables, and then they will ship them to you, so that way you can put them into your system. I went with black and white just because the ASRock Z270 Taichi motherboard looks darn sexy. For a motherboard, I don't care what anybody says, whether it's the X99, Z270, X370, any of those boards look really, really cool, and they have tons of features in them. In fact, I notice right now that they're back in stock. So now you can get them if you're planning on building a KB Lake or a Skylake build and you want this particular motherboard. I definitely recommend it. But this video wasn't really about the motherboard, although it's kind of, about the rig. But it's all about how to make it look even better. So I hope this video was a little informative and maybe just a little bit entertaining. Maybe you kind of have a little chuckle at me, being a noob trying to get cable extensions put in for the very first time. If you like this video, as always, go ahead and click that like button. If you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You know where it is. I'm going to try to post more content on a more frequent basis. May not be always about computers, but it will be something interesting. At least I hope so that way you'll enjoy it as well. As always, as I always like to say, live a little random each day, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care and stay cool.